Hey everybody, welcome back to the underground lair. We have ourselves an Epiphone Hummingbird Pro EB Ebony, I guess. It's not in here for a setup. Buddy does his own setups. However, he said he is experiencing noise in the electronics, either a ground short or something. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. Plug it in. Well, first of all, output jack is loose. I think before we do anything, we need to tighten that up and see if that could be the problem. Yeah, it's like really loose in there. First thing I want to do is tighten that up and see if that is the problem. Good, there's a... oh boy, that's like really loose. So let's loosen the heck out of these strings. That's loose. All right. Tell you right now that his tuning machines are super loose. Alright, so off comes the watch. See if I can get my big hand in there. Oh my goodness. There's loose wires everywhere. And no, I cannot get in there without taking the strings out. Stick them all back there where they're supposed to be. Put a capo on here to hold the strings on, and we'll pull the strings out from the back. So we could yank all those strings out of there and hopefully not have to burn a set. Let's see if I can get my hand in here now. Wow. Right. I have a tool for this. Okay folks, so we used our little string swing tool to hold everything tight and tighten the jack, and that didn't solve the problem. So we're going to install our string swing tool back in here. Tighten it back up with the Allen key. Got that. Tighten up the Allen key again. What that does is tightens up into the socket of the jack. Okay, so we're going to tighten that up. And there's this little ball bearing over here that's really small. And we're going to put into this gizmo. And this gizmo goes on the end of the string swing tool. Okay. Now we can remove the output jack. This little thing will back on out, and it'll swing all the way out. And then we can go ahead and take our wrench were we using here, a 12. What we're using, yeah, 12. We can take our nut off, leave it there, and our washer, and then we can take the whole gizmo, feed it up into the guitar where I can get a hold of it, and we can check for, there's our lock washer, and we could check our grounding, which looks like that isn't the problem. Alright, but at least we can pull this out. The first thing I'm going to do is clean that jack hole with a little bit of this deoxit fader that for plastic and metals, so it won't hurt anything. Okay. So if I work this in, more digging is necessary, but I don't have any more time today, but we'll be back at this Monday after the Super Bowl. So you see I have the thing here, so I can pull it back in and reassemble it really easy. Lifesaver of a tool. Alright, boys and girls, we're back with our Epiphone Hummingbird Pro, and we checked all the wires in the preamp, put on a new jack. Here's the old jack, and plugged it back in, and it replicated the grounding problem. So I talked to a buddy of mine down at Pittsburgh Guitars, and he says that this is the problem right here on these usually. He says what you have to do is pull a little of this grounding off, and then drop a piece of solder there to let it make contact again. He's been doing it for hundreds of years, so we're going to give that a whack. So jack, check the preamp, change the batteries, same problem, so we're left with this. So I'm going to call Buddy and see if he wants me to do that, or if he wants me to order a new preamp, which is easy enough because you just feed it up through and plug it into the preamp. So we'll find out about that. Stand by, just a status update. Alright, boys and girls, so on the Epiphone Hummingbird Pro, put the strings back in. He'll have to replace the Shadow Nanoflex pickup that plugs in. I don't know if you can see it in the preamp there. There's a little braided wire that plugs in with a jack. Simple repair, just change your strings, plug it in, feed it up, bend it over, put your bridge back down, restring it, you're done. So this one is done. It's been troubleshot. Is that a word? Troubleshot? It's been troubleshot, and we found out what the problem is. It's just up to him if he wants to put that kind of money into it, depending on how much money that kind of money is, because $39 being the flat or the cost from Shadow in Germany versus customs and all the other stuff that you have to deal with. taxes, duty, shipping. I said duty. But this is, other than that, this is a really fantabulous acoustic. We did our job. We figured out what the problem is and what the solution is, and I don't think he wants to let it sit here for another 3 weeks while parts come in, when it's a simple part that he can replace on his own.